Hey guys, Twee here from Best Laid Plants, and I want to walk you through the steps of propagating your plant cuttings in sphagnum moss. It will come dry and you will need to soak it in water for about 20 or 30 minutes. And you want the moss to be wet, but you don't want it to be soaking wet, and you also want to make sure it's not too dry. So you want to squeeze it, make sure water is coming out, and then generously take your damp moss and you want to wrap the node of your plant cutting very generously. Now here's an example of the node. You can see where that aerial root is forming, and that white part is where new roots are growing in the moss. So that's a great sign. Okay, so the node is very important. Without a node, you will not get roots. The node needs to be face down in your container with the leaf up, if at all possible. It's fine if the top of the leaf touches the container, but you really don't want your leaf sitting in that damp moss, or else it can lead to rot, and I've definitely had that happen. So you close it up, and within a day or two, you should see humidity building up like that, like this. And if you don't see that within a couple of days, then you need to open it up and likely add more water. So that part is kind of a trial and error. You can use containers like this. I wanted to give you a few examples of what I've used for prop boxes. You can see they're very, very fancy, but they all work. You want to label it with what's inside, the date you started, because it can take 6 to 8 weeks to get roots that are a couple inches long, and that's really the time that you want to take it out and transition it to soil or to pond or whatever medium you choose. Make sure that you are putting your prop boxes closed in indirect bright light. So that means near like an east or west facing window with many hours of indirect bright light, or near a grow light, but not too close. And then also you want to make sure that you open your prop box about once a week. You want to make sure that nothing is rotting, and certainly if it's rotting, you know, it could kind of spread to other plants. So just check it. If you put too much water, opening it up from time to time is going to let it circulate, so that'll be a good thing. And then when it is time to take it out, your roots will look something like this. And to transition it to soil, you just want to take most of the moss off. It's helpful if you wet it, and then it'll come off a little bit more easily. And then you can transition this to soil, and then it should do beautifully. Hope this helps, guys. Bye.